Hello everyone, welcome back to Subsistence. It is a pretty morning, the sun is out. It's very early in the morning as well. We do have a level 10 chicken that I just seen out the window. I'm really getting pretty low on fruits and veggies because I've been doing the potatoes for the Molotovs. So I did overnight craft a couple more plant beds. I did get them out of the BCU, and here's my level 10 chicken that I'm just going to put in the fridge. So I'm going to get those placed upstairs as well as plant them with some tomatoes hopefully, and maybe some carrots. We are getting pretty low, like I said, on, let's go down here, on fruits and veggies. I would like to get some more soups going. I really need to put some wood in these fires, but I need to put the fat in here first. I'll do the wood before I leave. So today, hopefully, we will be testing our diving gear. I would like to do a trial run on that just to see how well we perform. I would like to get some pearls. We really need to get moving on these solar panels again, as well as wind turbines. Really want to get that going again. So I just want to place that down, and not 7, number 6. This is one of the main reasons why I made such a large greenhouse section up here. I need tomatoes and some carrots, and after all of these come in, I don't think I will be planting potatoes for a little while. We will have probably about 150 at that point. So let's get some carrots as well as some tomatoes planted. Let's put some water in each of these. Let me just get the water from up here. I won't be boiling all of this and getting all of that placed back before we leave. I want to, like I said, I want to get out and test the diving gear today. Very hopeful we can get some pearls. We need that. Sandstone would also be nice. I'm really considering expanding up here. I know we just got this finished, but I would love to probably give myself just a little bit more room up here. I feel like the plants are very important at this point. We probably have enough plant beds. It's just me not managing them very well. Like I said, I wanted to get the potatoes going for the Molotovs, but I think we're doing okay with those at the moment. So let's put all these canteens back, and I will do that. I will do the water and stuff tonight at some point. We'll do that off camera. I won't bore you guys with that. It's just me filling canteens and boiling water. So let's get down here. Let's top up the fire. Let's get some wood first. That would probably help. Let's do this first. And we did collect the ash from that one. Let's collect the ash from here, as well as any biofuel that we have. And let's place the wood back, as well as we're going to just put this biofuel down here for now. That's way too much up here for just doing some health kits and stuff. So I don't think we're going to need that much up here, but I'll move it, like I said, downstairs at a later point. See, we are out of tomatoes completely. We are very low on carrots. I probably should have a berry before we leave. And I probably should take something to eat with me as well, but I think it might be okay. I want to make a new pickaxe, or 2. Might do 2 of those. I would also like to craft a foundation. I didn't get the nails. So a foundation and a storage crate. I'm going to be also, while I'm out today, looking for the cave entrance. I know we're not there yet. However, I really want to get that found and get some stuff placed over there. So let's put the ash away as well as the empty canteen and grab a full one. Let's replace our pickaxe that's nearly broken. Is it not going to let me trade those guys out? And let's put this up here. Didn't want to put you in there. And this down here. So let's grab your diving gear first of all, and all of these oxygen bottles. And I'm going to place most of them in the storage crate once I find the cave entrance. So hopefully that will go very nicely. But let's do a little bit of diving, shallow diving up here first. And let's just see if there's even anything in the water today. It could be a complete bust, but I am pretty low, like I said, on pearls. I have about 15 of those, and I really want to get started crafting more glass panels as well as solar panels and wind turbines. So let's see what we have down here. Let's just go up the little lake first, just up in the entrance part of the lake, and we're going to attempt to go completely across the lake. I'm not sure we'll get that far today. I want to do some shallow diving without any of the diving gear on, just because I don't want to use the oxygen that's not necessary at the moment. So let's see if we can find sandstone and pearls. Those are our two main objectives. I will attempt to gather a little bit of kelp. I don't really need a lot of it. I have about probably 120 pieces of kelp currently, so kelp is not our primary objective. However, oxygen probably should be pretty high on the list. There's just a little bit of kelp over here, and I did just see it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. I may need that as a snack before we get back. I'm very curious to see how it looks up the lake in the very deep part of the lake. I haven't really done any diving up there yet, and I'm pretty excited about that. There's some sandstone underneath our base. See if we can get that without dying. Hopefully we'll be fine. So yesterday, and if you've noticed in my storage crate, I have done a couple of days work off camera actually. I did get quite a bit of wood and turn that into planks. They just go so very quickly. I did turn most of our plant fiber into cordage. Don't think we have very much plant fiber at all left. I'm just really not seeing anything in this water today. Maybe this was a bad day for diving. Yeah, I'm really not seeing anything at all down here. I don't even see any sandstone, which is quite alarming, honestly. There's a little bit of sandstone as well as a pearl over there, so this is probably where we're going to put on our diving gear. So let's just go ahead and do that. We will take off our vest for this. As you can see, we have 8 oxygen tanks up in the corner beside the oxygen level. The yellow bar is the tank. The blue purplish color bar is what we have in our lungs. So we are doing quite nicely. Let's get this sandstone before it despawns. Again, I don't want to use all of the oxygen tanks, but I can make more, so if we do, it's not a big, huge issue. Let's see. There isn't any more around here anywhere, which is not very great. Looks like there could be a couple pieces over here. way left on our first oxygen tank. They do deplete super quickly for the amount of resources it takes to craft these. I do think that is a bit harsh. Let's get this pearl and sandstone, and I'm just going to get this bit of kelp because it is right here. Okay, let me get a little bit closer. I think we might be stuck in the mud on the bottom of the lake. I thought that was a piece of sandstone, and it was. I thought at first it was, and then it didn't really look like it from the bottom, so yeah, super excited to get that piece of sandstone. Okay, this is what you can sort of see from the top of the lake. If you're swimming out in this area, you can sort of see these. I've never been down here to check them out yet. The sandstone is very nice. I'm just checking for pearls around these as well. If I miss anything while diving today, I am very sorry about that. It'll simply be because I don't see it. Cave entrance. I think it's somewhere around these pillars. I'm not sure exactly where it is. If we find it pretty soon, then I will swim back to the top and place down the foundation. I just want to place that as a marker pretty much, and I will put the chest down as well for storage. The sandstone despawned, and I'll just go ahead and get this kelp since I am over here. Yeah, it's definitely gone. There's definitely not a lot in the lake today. A little bit disappointed by that. There's a little bit of sandstone over here. Hopefully it'll respawn at some point today. Ooh, that scared me. I wasn't expecting that. I really didn't want to completely deplete that. I wanted to keep it for mass. However, it'll be okay. The game has saved and there has been a respawn. You could see the sandstone spawn in directly in front of me, and I'm not sure why it won't let me have it. And this is another piece that spawned in front of me, which is very nice. I'm not going to complain about that at all. I hope there's some pearls around here that have decided to spawn in now. I was just doing a little loop around. I'm sorry if that made anyone motion sickness. I do apologize for that. I do have a struggle with that myself, so I really apologize if that happened to anyone. There's a pearl just here I want to get before it despawns, hopefully. And yes, so it looks like we're going to use most of these oxygen tanks. Again, I don't really mind. They're very easy to craft. You just have to do a bit of refining of zinc, which is very easy to get most of the time. Hopefully there's lots of pearls and sandstone down here, but I am definitely not seeing anything. It's very blurry down here underneath this water. I do see a pearl here, a couple of pearls actually. Hopefully we can get both of those. See, yes, we got that one. Wonderful. And hopefully we'll get this one as well. So I do think the cave entrance is around here somewhere. We have used half of our oxygen tanks already. Okay, looks like we are nearly at the end of the lake. So this has not been a very productive dive, I don't really think. We haven't really gotten a ton of either sandstone or pearls. And there's quite literally nothing over here in this area. So let's get out of the water and try not to use up any more of our resources. And let's head down the lake a little bit. I know the general area for the mine entrance or the cave entrance. It's difficult for me to find. Was I really nowhere near the end of the lake? Yeah, I really was nowhere near the end of the lake. We still have quite a distance to travel, which is quite nice. I'm okay with that. Now we have some sandstone that has spawned back in. So I think the cave entrance is just down here underneath this. I think that's a pretty good area to start looking for it. Just gonna get the sandstone first. Cave entrance. So I've only ever seen the cave entrance once on a video. There it is. Just going to swim straight up and place the foundation up here as well as the crate. It's going to take a lot of oxygen tanks to get down there. If we decide to do a little bit of pearl diving and sandstone looting after we exit the cave. So one reason I want to have this just up here as well, not only to mark where this is, but in the event we die, I would like to also have the second set of diving gear up here as well, just so it'll be quick access to get it and to get back down there. So our oxygen tanks are not looking very well at all. We did get 57 sandstone and 6 pearls, but let's head back down and see if we can find anything else of value here. I did not get my pickaxe. Okay, we are on the last 2 of our oxygen tanks. I always hate the diving. It is very slow to me. It's a very slow process. However, it is kind of pretty down here. I want to get the pearl first before the sandstone, just because we don't have very many of those. And we are very low on this stuff. I'm very excited to go into the cave. I really want to do that. I know I'll probably die. It's very difficult down there. I do think that the cave hunters have more hit points, or they are much harder to kill. And I already struggle with the guys that are around my base on land. I'm not sure how I will deal with the cave guys. So I'm not really seeing, like I said, I'm not really seeing a ton down here. Ooh, there's another pearl. Looks like some more sandstone up here, which is quite nice. Again, like I said, I would love to start. I want to do another level on my base currently and make it just a huge base. Very tall. The walls around it will be lots of defense. There's a lot that I really want to do with that base, so I hope you guys will continue to support the series, and we will definitely continue to build. So we are on our last oxygen tank, I think, and it's nearly depleted, so we are going to run out of oxygen very soon. I do think we are getting to the point we're going to start using our own oxygen. I'm not sure if it goes to 0 and then you're out completely. No, it starts using yours immediately. So there's 2 pearls up here that I'm desperately going to attempt to get. At least one of them is very close to the shore, and the other is not horrible either. So hopefully we'll get both of these. And let's get over to the other one. So it definitely seems like 8 is the correct number of oxygen tanks. I know we did use a little bit looking for the cave and going up and down and getting turned around in the lake and not being at the end when we thought we were. I'm quite sure that things have spawned back in down the other direction. However, now that we don't have any oxygen tanks, it's going to make it much more difficult. So I do think we might just go back down the shoreline looting a little bit and loot our way back to our base. Again, the diving episodes that other content creators record are not my favorite. It does appear that this is very necessary, though. At some point, you're going to have to do this. We did take a little bit of damage from the lack of oxygen. Okay, so we are at the far end of the lake now. I do think I saw someone walking over there. I'm going to attempt to use those buttons again. Nope, no one over there. So let's get this plant fiber. We are very desperate for plant fiber. I would love to get just a little tiny bit of wood today as well. I would love to be able to make some sticks because I forgot to make arrows overnight. And we have 1 arrow left and very little ammo on us. We didn't bring a ton. So I'm going to avoid as many animals as possible today. I really did think I was going to be out in the water diving when it was dark, or when it got dark. I did anticipate swimming back in the dark for sure. So I'm not really seeing much loot over here. There is a carrot here, which is very necessary and desperately needed. Ooh, there's a bear there and a wolf above me, so I probably should turn around and go the other way. Instead of turn around, don't drown, it's turn around, don't die. So let's see what's hopefully up here. Nothing at all. A little bit of scrap, which is good. I did use some making those extra pickaxes, which is going to be needed. I would like to loot the medium hunter camp again very soon. Yeah, there isn't a lot of loot over here. There is some scrap and plant fiber, and that's about it. It is starting to get dark, so we're going to get back into our base, hopefully. Or maybe we'll just gather a little bit of wood before we head back in. We are very low on stamina. We are getting pretty hungry as well. Let's see if we can just get back in the base first. Take care of ourselves. Put the pearls and sandstone away. A nice crate right here, an ammo crate. Usually they have good loot. 7.62, not bad at all. I do think they're called just rifle rounds here. Yeah. Okay, go in the door, not into the door. Okay, so we are nearly out of fuel here, which is not bad. I definitely expected that. We did leave the generators running, but that's okay. And we don't have any other ore to refine currently. We have a little bit of sandstone here, which is not a ton, but I'm just going to add it to the stack. We ended up with 79 sandstone total from the lake dive today and 12 pearls. No, those go down here, as well as kelp and medicinal plants. And that looks like everything. The wood and plant fiber go there. The carrot. What on earth was that noise? What is that noise? I really don't know what that noise was. But I am going to reload my weapons. And my rifle as well. Okay, so I feel a bit more prepared now. Just going to go ahead and eat that carrot. Desperately need food. I'm going to have a roast chicken dinner. And that filled me up completely, as well as increased max health and stamina. And I'm going to drink a little bit of water, and that's it for the day. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of a lake run practice trip for the cave dive, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.